Who is it?
Dad.
Come on in, Dad.
I thought you might be hungry. I brought you a chicken sandwich and a glass of milk.
I am hungry. Thanks, Dad. What time is it anyway?
10 o'clock. What are you working on?
I'm writing a story for the high school paper.
Can't you finish it tomorrow?
No. I have to turn it in the morning.
What's it about?
I'm writing an article on the feelings about graduation.
And, how do you feel?
Me? A little scared. And excited, too.
I felt the same way.
The scary part's leaving home and moving to college.
Oh, leaving home is part of growing up. Well, don't work all night.
I don't mind. I enjoy writing.
Well, maybe you should think about becoming a writer.
Maybe I should.
You have lots of time to decide.
That's the worst part, making decisions.
You'll be okay. Good night, son.
Good night, Dad.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
Good morning, Robbie.
Good morning, Dad.
How's my grandson?
Fine, Grandpa, fine. What's all the cheering about? Did the University of Michigan win another football game?
Better than that. Tell him, Philip.
I just spoke with Charlie Rafer.
Who's Charlie Rafer?
He's the Dean of Admissions for the University of Michigan.
And it turns out he's a classmate of Philip's.
Yeah, we were both on the tennis team.
Great.
It is great. He's going to be in New York tomorrow to interview applicants for admission.
And he's agreed to fit you into his schedule.
But I may not want to go to Michigan.
It's one of the best schools in the country, Robbie. I studied medicine there. Your grandfather went to the engineering school there.
I know that, but...
You said you wanted to be a doctor like your father.
Not exactly.
You couldn't pick a finer medical school than Michigan.
Yes, I know that.
Let's meet with Charlie at the University Club. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It doesn't mean you're going to Michigan.
That doesn't mean you have to be a doctor. But the interview will be good experience for you.
In that case, it's okay. Dad, growing up means making my own decisions, doesn't it?
You're right, Robbie. But, like your grandpa suggested, have the interview.
And then make your own decision.
That sounds fine.
Look, I know it's sudden, Robbie, but this is an important opportunity. We'll head down there first thing tomorrow morning, okay?
Sure, Dad.
I want you to know something, son. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, I've got an appointment at the hospital. I'll see you all at dinner time.
Bye, Dad.
Is something still wrong, Robbie?
I'll be okay.
Going away to college for the first time always makes one a little nervous.
I guess so. I'll be okay. I just need time to think.
Oh, sorry, Robbie. Sorry to be late this morning, but, well, we've still got some time for a cup of coffee. I can't wait to see my old pal, Charlie Rafer.
Neither can I.
So, you thought about it, huh?
Yes, I have, Dad.
Well, I'm glad. I knew you'd realize that this interview could be an important experience for you.
I came to that conclusion.
That's very wise, Robbie. Very wise. Now let's head off for the City and University Club.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks? For what?
Thanks for hearing me out. And thanks for being such an understanding father.
Well, thank you, Robbie. Thank you.
Philip Stewart. It's great to see you.
Charlie Rafer, you look as young as ever.
You must be Robbie.
Hi.
Yes, this is my youngest son, Robbie. Robbie, I want you to meet one of the best tennis players on the Michigan team, Charlie Rafer.
Nice to meet you, Dean Rafer.
Well, are you as good a tennis player as your dad?
No, I'm not very good at it.
Frankly, neither was I. Charlie was the star of the team.
Yeah, thanks. Well, how have you been, Philip?
Oh, working too hard.
Doesn't show. How's Ellen?
Fine, thank you. And how's Marge?
She's still giving the toughest English history exams in the school and loving every minute of it. And speaking of minutes, I have interviews until noon, so why don't we get right to work?
Can you have lunch with us later?
I'd love to, Philip, but I'm afraid I can't. I'm only here 2 days, and I have interviews with 26 applicants.
I understand. Well, thanks. I'll wait outside. Good luck, son.
Did you bring your transcript from high school?
Yes, sir. Right here.
Thank you. Please, sit down. I see under activities that you've been writing for the school paper.
Yes, sir.
What kind of articles have you written?
All kinds. Sports, editorials, theater reviews. You name it, I've written it.
Well, have you ever thought of becoming a journalist?
Professional writer? Not until recently.
Michigan has a fine school of journalism.
Yes, I know that.
You seem to have some reservations.
I'm a little uncertain.
And it's been very nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, sir.
One piece of advice. The most important thing is for you to decide your own future.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, Dean Rafer.
Goodbye, Robbie. Good luck.
I had an interview today, too. I had a great interview with admissions at Columbia University.
Really? What did they say? Will you get into the school?
Well, they didn't say anything for sure, but I figure that with my grades and with my personality, I'll have no problem.
Columbia's a terrific school. What are you going to do?
Do? I don't know. I also applied to NYU.
You sound excited about Columbia. What's your problem, Mike?
Indecision. Indecision. It's not easy, and this is an important decision we have to make. What about you? How was your interview with Michigan?
The interview was fine.
It's a great college.
It is. My father would like me to go there. He and my grandpa both went there.
Great medical school, too.
I know.
You can follow in your father's footsteps.
I'd like to follow in my own footsteps, Mike.
What do you want to study?
I've been thinking. I think I want to study journalism. To be a reporter, a newspaper man.
You do a pretty good job on the Riverdale High School paper.
And I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Have you discussed it with your parents?
No. But I have to.
Okay, let's talk.
Hi, son. Is everything all right?
Hi, Dad. Everything's fine. I was just waiting for you to get home so we could talk.
Anything special you want to talk about?
There is, Dad.
I'm listening.
Well, I know you and Mom have given up a lot to save money for my college tuition.
We want you to go to college, Robbie.
I know, I do.
But
Well, I've thought a lot about which college, and one of them is Columbia.
Columbia. Why Columbia?
First, they have an excellent school of journalism.
Hmm? They do. And your friends are planning to go to Columbia?
That's only part of it. It's complicated. I'll try to explain. Mike and I had a hamburger this afternoon and we talked.
Yes.
Well, we talked about a lot of things. He applied to Columbia and his interview was very successful. He thinks he'll be accepted and he really wants to go there.
Dean Rafer called me today. He told me he was very impressed with you.
He's a nice man. He was very kind.
He told me you had some doubts about wanting to go to Michigan.
Yes, I do. I'm just not sure about what I want to do.
It's okay.
You understand?
Let me tell you something, Robbie. Something that might be surprising to you.
What? Tell me.
Well, Grandpa wanted me to study engineering, like him. Well, I wasn't clear about my future, but I knew engineering was not for me.
What did you tell Grandpa?
The truth.
Then you're not upset about my not wanting to go into medicine?
I'm not upset at all. I'm just happy that we're able to talk about it.
I am too, Dad.
I suppose you want to apply to Columbia.
Yes, but I also want to apply to several other colleges.
I thought you wanted to go to Columbia.
Well, I might want to go to Columbia, and I might not. I just want to be able to make my own decision.
You're a real Stuart.
And if I think about it long enough, you never know.
Never know what.
If I make my own decision, I might choose Michigan.
Robbie, you're something. You know, when I was your age, I said exactly the same thing to Grandpa.